Hey guys, it's Nightwing19 here with my review for episode 4 of Gotham. Now, I'm going to give you a recap, my overall rating, some of the things I liked about the episode, what I didn't like, and then I'm going to go in depth into some of the things that happened in this episode, give you my top 5 moments, and then I'm going to give you guys an update about my channel and, some of the things that are happening right now. I know I haven't been posting my reviews, right after the episode, and now I'm really behind on the reviews, so I'm gonna address that at the very end of the episode, the review. So starting off with the recap, Carmine, Falcone, and Sal Maroni both want the possession of Arkham for their own personal benefits. Falcone wants to build a low-income housing, however Maroni wants to use Arkham as a waste site. To win the vote of the possession of Arkham, Maroni has a councilman backing Falcone's plan murdered, and Falcone later returns the favor. Maroni orders a hit on the mayor, and Gordon is able to stop the killer. The results come in, resulting in a compromise for a waste site and a low-income housing project to be built. Meanwhile, Oswald gradually builds his profile by sneaking deep within Maroni's faction. So my overall rating for this episode, I'm giving it a 9. I really love the Arkham storyline and the Penguin storyline. The reason I didn't give it a 10 is because there was two different storylines that I found not very necessary for this particular episode. I really didn't like the Barbara Gordon storyline, Barbara revealing to Gordon that she's a bisexual, and then the other storyline where Fish Mooney's trying to hire some girl. I really didn't understand that kind of storyline. I'm not really sure what Fish is planning right now. She probably wants that person, Liza, to take her place as the second in charge of this whole criminal organization. Fish wants to be number one. She wants to be in Carmine's place, and I think that she's bringing in Liza, this new girl, to take her place as number 2. This could be a possibility, or she just wants somebody to distract Falcone and ends up destroying Falcone for everything that he stands for, and then Fish later comes in. But there still is one more factor to this entire episode, and that is the Wayne's plan. Thomas and Martha Wayne's plans for Arkham. They originally wanted to build a new health institute to replace the old asylum, and they also wanted to create some low-income housing for the less fortunate of Gotham. Falcone came in later on and took up the Wayne's plan when they had died. However, Maroni wanted Arkham as well. Maroni attacking the mayor resulted in the mayor creating a compromise so that Maroni and his entire family wouldn't strike against them. So Maroni has more land than Falcone's, which means that Maroni's faction is starting to get their rise over Gotham. What Maroni was talking about in the diner was for years we've been getting scraps of Gotham, but now we're about to begin feasting. So what that means is that for years all of the land he's been getting are just little portions of land. He's really been a small element in Gotham, but now he's about to uprise and take over Falcone's family. So this episode completely gave me a new insight on organized crime. I really loved it, and now I really want to see how they're going to incorporate Arkham into the entire series. Arkham is going to be rebuilt or remodeled, not destroyed, so we will be seeing Hugo Strange and a lot more of Batman rogues being rolled out, the psychologically insane. So now to my top 5 moments, starting with number 5, Oswald's visit to Gordon at home. Now, I just love this episode because it was a great follow-up to, the previous episode. Gordon wasn't really driven insane by the fact that Oswald was there. He did, harass him a bit outside, very terrified for his life, knowing that if Carmine finds out that Penguin is alive, he'll have them both killed. But, Oswald was playing it cool, he didn't stay for long, but, he really, he was just really messing with Gordon a bit right there when he had, seen him and then, bringing up this fake identity. I really loved how the fact, Barbara kept asking, who's Oswald Cobblepot and Oswald Cobblepot, and, she completely missed him. Number 4, Fish Mooney, I'm looking for a weapon. This was a really small moment after the first girl who had auditioned had left. Fish had snapped her fingers and brought Butch over and told her that she's not looking for any girl, she's looking for a weapon. So, this is sort of like, I really liked how, the master and the servant, this kind of role right here, but I just really loved, seeing how Fish is trying to get somebody to take her place as the number 2, the second in charge of the family, or, you know, somebody to distract Carmine Falcone. It's probably either one of those. I don't see any other like possibility. Number 3, Oswald's cannoli scam. Just another great moment. Penguin slowly, you know, creating his profile and, you know, betraying people, especially in this weird fashion, you know, giving them food, you know, congratulating them for the job that they had done, and, you know, just killing them off. I really believe that the Penguin was going to kill him, and then, you know, I didn't really expect it to happen in this kind of fashion. You know, they were really enjoying that cannoli thing, and then, you know, they just died. I'm not really sure what he put in there, some sort of like poison or something, but, you know, it got the job done. They're dead. Number 2, is Gotham worth saving? I just really love this. Another foreshadowing moment, like in episode 3, we saw so much foreshadowing. Bruce asking if Gotham can be saved was pretty much him doubting the fact, you know, should I ever, you know, take up that role? He wasn't really thinking about that, you know, taking the role of Batman at that moment, but he was just saying it. And you can really consider it, you know, him doubting if he should ever take up the role as Batman. But, you know, Gordon's answer was, I'll at least try. That's pretty much what, you know, Bruce is going to take on. You know, Gotham can't be saved, but it's worth trying to save, at least keeping it in a balanced order. And my number 1 moment, Sal Maroni promotes Oswald. There were so many Oswald moments in this episode. I think there's 3 moments on this list, including this one. But, you know, back onto this number 1 moment, I just really love the, you know, seeing Oswald slowly, you know, raise his profile, getting deeper within Maroni's family. I just really loved it, and I'm really glad Oswald is really taking up this big stand. I can't wait to see what else Robin Lord Taylor has for this particular character. I'm just really loving the Penguin right now. This particular episode made me love Oswald Cobblepot a lot more. So that's it for my review. Now I'm going to tell you guys about the update that I mentioned in the beginning of this review. Right now, I do not have internet connection. The internet provider cut us off because we haven't paid our bills, and hopefully my parents will be paying the bills sometime next month. So you guys won't be seeing any reviews out, you know, when these episodes air throughout the week. I do go to this one church that has free Wi-Fi, and I always bring my laptop. I'm there Saturday, Sunday, so I will be posting my reviews for that week on those days, Saturdays and Sundays. I'm really behind on reviews right now. I'm doing episode 4 of Gotham right now, and episode 5 has already aired, so I'm watching these episodes on Saturday when I go to church, and then I'm gonna do my reviews for them in the following week. So I'm gonna be behind a week, but just bear with me, and I will try my best to get those reviews out a lot earlier. So that means I will be working a lot harder than usual on Saturdays and Sundays to get these reviews out before these episodes come out, and I'm really behind, so just bear with me. But what did you guys think? Did you like this episode of Gotham? Leave me your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, I'll be doing reviews for all episodes of Gotham this season. All you have to do is subscribe. Also subscribe to my other channel, Jedi for 50, for fandom vids on Arrow, DC, comic, TV shows, and much more. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I do a lot of updates there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.